Men, we trying to smash. So unless you look crazy, like, we just ain't gonna tune in. Women are tune in just to talk shit about you. These are women, Austin, not men. So women are
wouldn't
doing
the men who just want to smash be considered the enemy to women?
Right, I'm about to say, if you just want to hit, if you're just trying to hit, you are the enemy still. You ain't trying to add them to is to your statement about them feeling they need to assimilate with other women. What produced that mindset?
Their own insecurities. See,
their own insecurities produced it.
I've talked to plenty of women who say, I don't necessarily want to go on camera. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Right. And I'm like, why? Because women may judge me for my hair, or I'm not looking presentable. So I don't want. Women usually judge other women about their hair, their looks, their eyelashes, all their other shit. Men ain't never in the damn comments, except for on YouTube in particular, or, on a show like this. But it's usually all women talking shit about a woman, her hair. Women hurt other women. When I always say that the number one enemy to black women is other black women. Women talk shit about women. Men, we trying to smash. So unless you look crazy, like, we just ain't gonna tune in. Women are tuned in just to talk shit about you. These are women, Austin, not men. So women are
wouldn't the men who just want to smash be considered the enemy to women?
Right, I'm about to say, if you just want to hit, if you're just trying to hit, you are the enemy still. You ain't trying to add them to
No. I'm talking about the comment section. The comments when women get online, and whatever it is that they do is always not enough for somebody, and they get in the comments. So I'm talking about the commenters.
You are actually lying. Men are very evil to other men. Every time somebody posts a photo, hey JR, didn't have that, like, those pants for men? We are ruthless when it comes to other men. Woman actually like to other woman. Oh my God,
Fatty.
You are so cute. Let me finish.
Hold on.
Let me finish my point. Can I?
This is even more interesting.
Okay, that's more interesting. Go ahead.
There are men. Men are the ones that started saying, we don't want to date women that wear weave. We don't want to date women with BBLs, blah, blah. Men initiated that sort of conversation. So then, yes, that does make women turn on other women, because it's women are competitive. They're competing. There's more women in the world than there are men. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong.
So think about this though. I'm agreeing. I see what you're saying. Yeah. But you got to remember, the men who are saying this, they are making their own content. The women that are saying mean things are in the comments. So you got 1,000. See. When when a dude says something content wise, you can block him, you can not listen to him, you can scroll past him. But when you as an individual, and we're talking about women in particular, you post something with your hair, or you post something, next thing you know, unless you turn the comments off, you can get hundreds of women talking shit about you. And unless I did say this to Fatty, if you're on YouTube, it's mainly men, but every other social media platform is women.
But that's a lie, because
that's actually not even based on,
with all the respect, please. If you ever saw a woman comment section, every time she posts a photo, her face can't be on the photo, and people says, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Women lie to other women. They actually, like, if you go look at the woman in the comments, they always lie to the woman to feel their ego, and actually that's what makes them delusional, because men don't comment because they want to fuck them, and you
just prove my point though.
No, I don't, because men are ruthless when
women, or they talking shit about women. Either way it goes, they don't know what the hell they need to do or be on social media.
Can I jump in here really quick? I actually agree with both of you though, but I will say, as a woman, if you advocate for men, they will come for you.
They will crucify you.
You cannot do anything right if you advocate for black men in particular.
So hold on, who will come for you? Who in particular?
Women.
Women are the evil
when
people.
you advocate for black men in particular, they will come for you. If you just are talking about anything other than saying anything positive about black men, you literally cannot do anything wrong. Your wig, your hair, your weight, whatever you say, you do, your background, your dialect, your articulation, any elocution, any of that is perfect as long as you do not say anything positive about black men. You're on.
I agree.
Now, in terms of, I have to agree with Fatty. Black men are harsh. Let me go back to Kevin Samuels before he blew up.
Say that.
It was black men who tore into Kevin Samuels.
They would call him gay.
Anything right before he started going in on sisters.
Called that brother everything but a child of God.
Who was giving?
He literally started going off on women because he got tired of dudes going off on him.
Exactly.
No, that's not why he did that.
No, that's why he did that.
Why
no,
you
I
lying
ain't gonna let y'all say that. No. That's not why he did that. That's not why he did that.
The business model was better if he was criticizing women. It's all about money and riches.
Purely a business-based.
That's what I'm talking about. It was a business
playing,
model.
and they would say, "Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and go to the gym." Like what they're talking about.
If you look at the earlier videos of Kevin Samuels, and I was in his chat when he had 300 people. When he had 300 people and he was telling black men to work 60 plus hours a week,
they was calling them
to how they should look in corporate America, they gave him that work.
Hell.
They gave him that work, but when he started going in on sisters, all of a sudden he's the godfather. He can do no wrong. Brothers are difficult on each other. That is not just sisters on
Nicole,
sisters.
can I ask you a question?
Yes,
when did brothers celebrate in front of a coffin? Like men don't do that. Women celebrated that man dead. Men are like, "You're not my dad," and then you go to sleep and I might be right. Let me go to the gym real quick.
Men don't operate in the same way.
Yeah, men reflect about what the advice that they get. At least if you tell me something, at least I'm going to listen. I might buck back a little bit, but I'm going to think about it.
Okay, so we're changing topics though. That's actually a different topic though. You're talking about criticism of the same sex with the same gender. Black men are harsh on each other. They are harsh on each other. That's all I'm saying.
As we should.
Totally fair. So what is worse, call a man gay or celebrating his death?
I'm sorry.
What is worse, calling a man gay or celebrating his death?
It's both bad.
It's both.
Both
of them.
Oh my God!
You got to look at.
It's actually both bad. What are you talking about? Calling a man gay is the worst thing you can say to a man.
No,
Jesus Christ!
But in a conversation, listen. From a conversational sense, it's two words that you can't call a man. You can't call him a bitch, and you can't say that he's gay. If you're in black culture, so both of those carry the same amount of weight. Black women talking about Kevin Samuels' death is the literal equivalent of Kevin Samuels getting called gay over and over. By
dancing on his grave is way better. It's the same thing. Dancing on somebody's grave. What the hell are you talking about? Dancing on somebody's grave is the worst thing you can do to somebody. Worst thing.
Fatty, I'm talking about how black American.
No. There's one thing worse. Put him on the grave. Other than that, calling somebody gay is the same thing as dancing on his grave.
I think
if Kevin Samuels, it's the same thing.
I think if Kevin Samuels was alive, he would look at people. If he saw people celebrating his death, he probably would take that a whole lot harder than he would.
Then calling him gay, absolutely. Come on, man. What are we doing here?
He didn't even care. He's always talked about how people try to call him gay. I think people celebrating his death would have probably broke his heart a little bit.
No, yo, do y'all notice the second somebody?
Why does this matter to you?
Hold on, look, do y'all notice that somebody brings up Kevin Samuels, y'all face light up and y'all get the Kevin Samuels. Can we move on? Like, goddamn, second somebody said, "Ooh, we're gonna talk about Kevin Samuels."
I know.
Calm down.
Everybody's. I mean, they just jump up and down.
Everybody's face just lit up when somebody said Kevin Samuels. Sheesh.
Let's talk about Mr. Let Go and his bikini. I like
Mr. Let Go just mad because he don't get talked about like that.
Let's talk about Mr. Let Go and the bikini that he bought for the summer vacation. Let's talk about it. This is way better than Kevin Samuels.
All right, y'all. Let's move on. Y'all.